Japan Journal, the internet's #1 English language weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal with Mal Adams. Good day, everyone, wherever you are in the world. This is Mal Adams on Japan Journal, the internet's #1 weekly English language online cybercast from Japan. Edward Charles Whitey Ford, the legendary New York Yankees pitcher who won more World Series games than any other pitcher, has died. Ford, born October 21, 1928, and died on October 8, 2020, was an American professional baseball pitcher who played his entire 16-year Major League Baseball career with the New York Yankees. He was a 10-time All-Star and 6-time World Series champion. While still in the minor leagues, he was nicknamed Whitey for his light blonde hair. Well, this week on Japan Journal's news segment titled Brother Malcolm's Ponderings on the News and Current Events, we contemplate the use of the name Whitey, which many of us recall using back in the 1970s as a degradation of the racial term white in reference to racist Caucasians in the USA. Now, the content of this post is presented for socio-culture educational purposes, so in that context only, I offer this historical perspective on the nomenclature. When Caucasians refer to African Americans and other melanated people of color as darkies, then it was not counterintuitive for us to refer to them in turn as Whitey. So when I learned of the passing of baseball great Whitey Ford, I was reminded of the spoken word song by the late great Gil Scott-Heron entitled Whitey on the Moon, which still rings true to today. Check it out.
A lot of people may well see this particular gentleman as someone who makes an appearance either in a supporting or non-supporting role in many of the poems that I do. The truth is that the politics that we discuss are not partisan politics in terms of Democrat or Republican. I am a member of the Common Sense Party. And for the longest count of a time, I have felt as though people who said that they did not care anything about politics or were not interested in it were making a political statement in and of itself. The new poetry that evolved in our society concerned the fact that folks wanted to use both words that people could understand as well as talk about ideas that people could understand. One such poem, at least an early poem of ours that went in that direction, concerned the fact that millions and millions of dollars are continually sent into outer space while we continue to face the same problems here on the ground. Poem said, a rat done bit my sister Nell with Whitey on the moon, and her face and arms began to swell, and Whitey's on the moon. I can't pay no doctor bills, but Whitey's on the moon. 10 years from now, I'll be paying still while Whitey's on the moon. You know, the man just upped my rent last night because Whitey's on the moon. No hot water, no toilets, and no lights, but Whitey's on the moon. I wonder why he's upping me. Because Whitey's on the moon? I was already giving him $50 a week, and now Whitey's on the moon. Taxes taking my whole damn check. The junkies make me a nervous wreck. The price of food is going up. And as if all that crap wasn't enough, a rat done bit my sister Nell with Whitey on the moon. Her face and arms began to swell, and Whitey's on the moon. Was all that money I made last year for Whitey on the moon? How come I ain't got no money here? Whitey's on the moon. You know, I just about had my fill of Whitey on the moon. I think I'll send these doctor bills, air mail special, to Whitey on the moon.
And that was Gil Scott-Heron with his spoken word track entitled Whitey on the Moon. In that regard, we pray for the peaceful repose of the soul of baseball great Whitey Ford. May he rest in peace. This is Brother Malcolm for Japan Journal. Japan Journal, the internet's #1 English language weekly online cybercast from Japan. Japan Journal with Mal Adams.